Hey, what's up everybody? This is Super501 and today I want to go over a new glitch that allows you to farm an infinite amount of epic items in the Outriders demo. Now before we get into the video, less than 5% of people that watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. So make sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with all of my uploads. So if you don't know, the only epic items that have been obtained in the demo so far have been from the two vendors in the town. So this glitch allows you to infinitely refresh those vendors to just search for those epic items. And just a little bit of a warning, these epic items, even with being able to constantly refresh the vendor, do take a while to get because they are very, very rare. And doing this glitch is actually incredibly easy, and you should be able to do it on pretty much every system. And I'm on PC, so I'm going to be doing the guide for Windows 10. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to go to the date and time settings in Windows 10. You can go down the search bar and type in date, and it will come up. And the first setting in date and time, there's going to be set time automatically. Make sure that it's turned off. And this is going to allow you to manually change the date and change the time. And all you're going to need to do to refresh the vendors is constantly change the time and up the time by 1 hour. So if you're say on March 1st at 1 p.m., you then are going to get out of the vendor's inventory. So just be standing in front of the vendor, change the time to 1 hour forward, apply that, and then go back into the vendor. And this is going to refresh all the items the vendor has. And the reason you're doing this an hour at a time is because that's when the on sale item refreshes. And from what I've seen, that's where you're going to find the epic items. And that's the basis of all you need to do this glitch. Constantly change the time to 1 hour forward, apply that, and the vendor will refresh and have new items. Now there are a few things with this. Never go backwards in time. So say if you start on February 28th at 1 p.m., never go backwards in time. So say if you're going through the different times, applying them, checking the vendor, and you get up to say March 1st and you're at 1 p.m., don't go back to where you started. If you go backwards in time while the game is open, so say you start on February 28th, go to 29th, you can't go back to the 28th while in game, or the game will mess up and all the prompts in the game won't work correctly, so you have to restart the game. It's just going to slow you up if you try to go backwards at any time. And past that, you just keep going 1 hour in advance. I just stayed on PM the whole time. So I would go, say I was at March 1st, I would go 12, then 1 through 11 for PM. Then I would do it for March 2nd and just keep going up in time, keep going up in time, keep upping the time by an hour and check the vendor. And doing this is going to be absolutely the best way to get epics in the demo right now. Now, something else that I've learned after recording some of the footage in this video is that you don't need to check both vendors. So in some of the footage, you'll see me checking both the vendors. I'll change a date and go up 1 hour, check both the vendors. You don't need to do that because if you check one of the vendors and they have an epic item in that on sale slot, the other vendor will also have an epic item. One of the vendors armor, one of the vendor is weapons. So you only need to check one vendor every time you change a date and go up 1 hour, which is going to save you a ton of time. So that is the entirety of the glitch. And just a quick TLDR, you're going to go in the game, you're going to be at the vendors, then you're going to change your date forward 1 hour, check the vendor, exit the vendor's inventory, and then up the time by another hour. And you just constantly do that, never go backwards in time or you'll have to restart your game. And you're just going to constantly be doing that. Increase the time by an hour, check the vendor, leave the vendor's inventory, increase the time by another hour. And also something with this is all your different characters aren't going to share the same items in the vendors. So every different character you try this with is going to have completely different randomized items at the vendor. So you can go through and do this with every character that you have, up to 6 character slots, and get different epic items and not have epic items at the same dates or the same times. So subscribe if you want to see more Outriders or other videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about this glitch, and thanks for watching.
Thanks again for getting the guy, Mr. Chang. nothing free. Alter now.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know that now you're still scared shitless.
Suckers. How the hell does the ECA expect freedom? What you see?
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang.
If you see Gutman, tell her I ain't paying no goddamn tariffs.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed